Today we're going to work the back, really try and strengthen it, and maybe our arms a little bit, and always the core. So starting on your back, in Shavasana, closing the eyes, relaxing, focusing on breathing, getting those lungs open in your own time. Two more big breaths. Engage the legs by bringing them to a really erect position. Toes are pointed upward in flex, hands by your side, and we're going to do 3 cleansing breaths. Big inhale up and exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Open the arms wide, bring the heels, the soles of the feet together. Engage the core here, relax the shoulders, let the knees just relax. Let gravity do the work there. And let's cross elbow over elbow, opening up each shoulder very gently, breathing into it. One more breath. Open up the arms and cross them the other side, lifting the elbows, getting deep in the opposite shoulder. Nice long neck here. One more breath. Open up the arms and bend those knees so that the heels are in alignment with your buttocks, your hip points. Engage the core so your pelvis is slightly tilted, and cross right ankle over left ankle, right hand to right knee. As you exhale, push that knee away. Inhale, exhale. And exhale. Exhale. And exhale. Lift up that left foot, interlace behind the left thigh, and bring it closer with every exhale. Straighten up that left leg. Go through demi, flex, demi, point, demi, flex, demi, point, demi, flex, demi, point, demi, flex, and hold. And bring it closer with every exhale. Check the back of your neck, keep it nice and relaxed. Place that foot down. Cross thigh over thigh. Open the arms, and both knees will go to the left. Try to keep the shoulders on the mat. Breathing deeply and evenly. One more breath. Rolling back into our original position, checking your alignment before we start. Crossing left ankle over right thigh. Or left hand to left knee. Inhale, exhale, push it away. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And now lift up that right foot. Interlace behind the right thigh. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Straighten up that right leg. Come through demi flex, demi point, demi flex, demi point, demi flex, demi point. One more time. Point and flex the foot. Inhale, exhale, bring it closer. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Place that foot down, just beneath the hip socket point. Crossing thigh over thigh, open the arms and both knees over to the right. Reaching through the arms here. Opening the chest. One more breath. From here, extend the right arm or bottom arm and come into a side position. Make sure you're in alignment here. So hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, feet are stacked. Shoulders back, core is engaged, and we'll do the full sequence of our usual, starting with the upper leg, up and down, nice and slow. Control it. And down, up, down, up, down, up and hold. Bring them together and open. Close and open. Close, open, close, open, close, open, close and hold. And bring them down together. And bring them up. Bring them down and up. Down and up. Down, up, down, up and hold, 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 and bring them down. Bring that right arm or bottom arm forward, bend that top leg and bring it all the way across and extend that left arm above the head. You can be on your fingertips or flat on your hand, waking up the shoulders here. Breathe into it. One more breath. Use your left hand to make your way back to our side position. And we're going to sit up on our elbow. And we're going to swing our legs all the way around to the other side, finding your alignment. Stacking the hips, the shoulders, the feet. Engage the core. We're working the abs here. And again, the upper leg comes up and down. Up and down. Up, down, up, down, up and hold. Bring them together and open. Close and open. Close, open, close, open, close, open, Close and hold, and bring them down, and both up, down, and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and hold, 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 and bring them down, and bring that bottom arm forward, bend that top knee, bring it all the way over, and extend the right arm above the head, breathing into it. One more breath. From here, use your right hand to make your way onto your belly. Coming onto the belly, let's make a pillow with our hands. Open the elbows, put your forehead on your hands. Checking your alignment. You're going to lift just the right leg up and hold, 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 and bring it down nice and slowly. Bring it, the left leg up, hold, 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 and bring it down. One more time each side. Right leg up, hold, 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 and down. And left leg up, hold, 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 and down. We're going to keep our forehead down, but we're going to lift both legs so we're really on our pelvis. Hold, 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 and down. One more time. Up, hold, 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 and down. And push up all the way back into Balasana. Sitting back on your haunches, extending through your hands, pushing your heart to your knees. Breathe into it. Coming into tabletop. Finding tabletop, check your alignment, spread those fingers. Cat cow. Inhale up, shoulders back, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And exhale. Walking the hands forward into puppy pose, reaching through the arms, lifting the hips, pressing down on the tops of the feet, really lengthening the spine, waking up the spine here, and the hips. One more breath. Coming onto your forearms nice and wide, hands are in line with the elbows, coming onto your left temple. Breathe into that neck, lift the hips. One more breath. Slowly changing sides with control. Take your time. One more breath. Pushing up onto your hands. Bring your big toes together. Open up the knees and extend through your arm. Pushing your heart to the mat. Letting those inner thighs start to release. Pushing the shoulder blades together here. One more breath. Coming onto your forearms and extending the legs all the way down. so that your forearms, your elbows are really into your waist. Your hands are very close to your shoulders. And we're going to lift just the head. Shoulders back. Hold, 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 and down. One more time. Lifting the head, just the head. Shoulders back. Hold, 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 and down. This time, bring your hands very close to your chest. Elbows are tucking into your ribs. And we're going to lift the head and the shoulders. Hold, hold, hold. Slowly down. Again, up. Hold, hold, hold. Slowly down. One more time. Up, hold, hold. Slowly down. And bring your hands down by your sides. And we're going to lift the right leg and the right arm together and the chin. Up, up, up and down. Left side, up, up, up and down. One more time each side. Up, up, up and down. And left side, up, up, up and down. Bring your hands back to your chest. Elbows are tucked in. We're going to do cobra. So everything but the pelvis, well, the chest comes all the way up, pelvis stays down on the mat. Lifting up, shoulders back, hold, 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 slowly down with control. Inhale up, hold, 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 slowly down. One more time. Inhale up, hold, 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 and slowly down. Make the pillow with your hands again, keeping the elbows open. Let that forehead relax on your hands, releasing the neck. Bend the knees and just let's windshield wiper them. Back to our position, extending the legs. Arms come by our side. You're on your chin, shoulders are pushing back, core is engaged here. We're going to lift everything up except the pelvis. So all the way up, locust, hold, 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 slowly down. One more time, hold, 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 slowly down. Up, hold, 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 slowly down. One more time. Up, hold, 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 and slowly down. Make a pillow with your hands. Relax that neck. Catch your breath. Bringing the hands to the chest. The elbows are tucked. Shoulders are back. And we're going to do upward facing dog. All the way up onto your arms. Hold, 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 hold. Slowly down with control. One more time, all the way up. Hold, 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 hold. Slowly down. And one last time, all the way up. Hold, 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 hold. Bend the knees. Sit back into Balasana, extended arm. Let that lower back start to release. We worked it pretty hard. Keeping the head down, bring your arms down to your sides, palms up. Let the shoulders relax. Let the lower back relax. Rolling up, sitting tall on your haunches. Knees can be wherever they're comfortable. So sitting tall, shoulders are down, core is engaged. Big inhale and exhale. Bringing your hands to the soles of the feet or beyond, whichever works. We're going to lift those hips and really push the chest to the sky, connect those shoulder blades, head back. Breathe. One more. Slowly down with control, coming through center, back into Balasana, hands by your side. Rolling back up, sitting nice and tall, shoulders down, core engaged. Big inhale and exhale. Hands come behind and pushing those hips up, shoulder blades connecting, head back. Slowly down with control, coming through center and making your way down back to Balasana. Rolling back up and coming into a seated position. Maybe you're ready for lotus or half lotus. See where you are today, but sitting nice and tall. Core engaged, shoulders are relaxed. Hands can be by your inside, one on top of the other, or by your knees. Let's start with some nice deep breathing. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Twisting to the right. Leverage with your back fingers, shoulders back, lengthen the spine, looking behind. Breathing evenly and deeply. Through the nose. Right hand meets left hand on right knee, torso facing the right as the head comes down to that right knee. You may not go far, but feel that twisted torso. Shoulders are pushing back, core is engaged. Rolling up, facing the right. Shoulders back and back to center. Big inhale and exhale. Twisting to the left. Nice tall spine. Left hand meets right hand on left knee, torso facing the left as you bring that head down towards the left knee. Twist that torso, feel it twisting. Shoulders are back. Rolling up, facing the left. Tall spine, shoulders back, core engaged. And back to center. Big inhale and exhale. Rolling down, heavy head coming onto your forearms. Breathe into it. Check your shoulders. Keeping the head down, extend the arms onto your fingertips, lengthening the spine and the arms, pushing the heart to the mat. Back onto your forearms, heavy head. And rolling up from the base of your spine through your core, all the way up. Back to our center. Sitting tall, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Right hand reaches out, left hand reaches high. Up and over, side stretch, waking up those ribs now. Lift that upper arm high. Try not to bring it forward, bring it up. It doesn't matter how far you go over. It's so you're really opening up those ribs is what you want. The head can be wherever you want. Let it just be. Taking it into a right twist, lengthening the spine, looking behind, shoulders back. One more breath. Back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Right arm reaches up and over to the left ear. Keep the elbow open as you bring that right ear down to the right shoulder. Lower the left shoulder. Feel that nice stretch in the neck. Core is engaged. One more breath. And release back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Left hand reaches out. Right hand reaches high. Up and over, side stretch. Taking it into a left twist, lengthening that spine, shoulders back. And back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Soften the shoulders, inhale. And exhale. Left hand reaches up and over to the right ear, bringing the left ear towards the shoulder, shoulders down, engage the core, and breathe into that neck. One more breath. And release. Back to center, shoulders back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Holding on the knees, cat-cow. Exhale down. Inhale up, pushing the heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale down. Inhale up. Back to our center, shoulders back. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's undo those legs. Just move them side to side, releasing a little bit. And we're going to do the other side. So finding the other side, one side might be easier than the other. Our bodies are asymmetrical, so it's all fine. It's all good. And every day is different. So sitting nice and tall, core engaged, shoulders down, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Rolling down slowly with control, coming onto your forearms, heavy head, shoulders away from ears. One more breath. Reaching those arms forward onto your fingertips, lengthening the arms and the spine, pushing the heart to the mat. Nice long table spine here. Breathe into it. Coming back onto your forearms, heavy head, shoulders away from ears. Keeping the head down, interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high. And now keeping the hands interlaced, use your core to roll up very slowly. Hands are still behind you, interlaced. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Release the hands to the knees. Big inhale and exhale. Left hand reaches outward, right hand reaches up and over, side stretch. Keep those both sit bones on the mat. Taking it into a left twist, lengthening the spine, shoulders back. Looking behind. Left hand meets right hand on left knee. Torso comes down, head comes down to that left knee. Twisting the torso, shoulders away from ears. Rolling up, facing the left. Shoulders back. And back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Left hand reaches up over to the right ear, bringing it closer to the left shoulder. Shoulders down, elbow out. Breathe into it. One more breath. And release. Back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Right hand reaches out, left hand reaches high, up and over, side stretch. You can look up if you want a little extra movement in the neck. Taking it into a right twist, lengthening the spine, looking behind, shoulders back. Right hand meets left hand on right knee. Torso comes down, head comes down to that right knee, twisting the torso. Rolling up, facing the right. Tall spine, shoulders back, and back to center. Big inhale and exhale. Right hand reaches up and over to the left ear, gently bringing it to the right shoulder. Keeping the elbow open, shoulders down, core engaged. One more breath. And release, back to center. Big inhale and exhale. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching them high, lengthening the spine. If you want to go up and over, feel free. If you're up and over, roll up using your core, keeping the hands interlaced. Back to our original position. And releasing the hands back to center. shoulders down, big inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Let's undo those legs, just move them side to side, releasing a little bit. And we're going to go back into tabletop. Checking alignment here, spreading the fingers. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Bring this 1 foot forward so you're in a kneeling position. Check this right hip is even with the left hip. Everything is in balance here. Open the arms. We're going to reach down with our left hand all the way over. Coming back to center. And coming back into tabletop. 2 cat cows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring that other leg up forward. So we're in that square position. Make sure that left hip is nice and even. Open the arms. Coming down onto the right side. Really reaching over. This upper hand, don't bring it forward, bring it high. And then over, so you're opening up the back and the chest. Coming back to center. And from here, extend that leg outward. So the foot is in line with the knee. Check this left hip is even. Open the arms. This time we're going to go towards the extended leg. And out. And all the way down and over. Back to center, check that left hip. And coming through center and extending the right leg. Foot is down. Check that right hip now. Open the arms, reaching towards the extended leg. Upper arm is high. You may not go far. Keep those hips square. Back to center and all the way up and over. Coming back to center, check that the right hip. And back into tabletop. 2 cat cows. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Extending onto both toes into plank. Really pushing through the heels. A nice strong core. Coming into side plank, lifting the hips, lengthening the arm high. Back into plank. Check your core, very strong core here. And into the other side plank, lifting the hips, pushing the heart up. Back into plank. Release the knees and bring the big toes together, opening the knees, extending through the arms into modified Balasana. Pushing the shoulder blades together here, letting the inner thighs release. Let gravity do the work there. One more breath. Walk those hands forward. Curl the toes. into our yogi squat, heavy head, pushing the heels towards the mat, shoulders are away from the ears, relax the head and the arms. If you think you've got your balance and your focus, take it into a vertical spine, find your focus, hands in prayer to the third eye. Hands come down. We're going to try our usual crane, but spread the fingers, shoulder width apart, lift the hips, lift the head, one toe, two toes. Coming down one toe at a time, slowly, with control. Let the head rest down. Catch your breath. And we'll try that one more time. So lifting the hips, lift the head, one toe, two toes. Coming down slowly with control. Back into that yogi squat, relaxing the head. Bring the knees parallel, the feet parallel, and lift up those hips into full forward fold. Bend and stretch if you like to work those hamstrings a little more. Nice generous bend and fine chair. Hands can be forward or back, but nice long diagonal spine here. Back to full forward fold. And roll up slowly using the core. Take your time. Let's just push that back a little bit. And here we are in Tadasana. Checking alignment. Feet are grounding down. Legs are strong but not locked. Hips are square, shoulders are relaxed and square. Let's do a couple of cleansing breaths here before we get started standing up. Big inhale up and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Rolling down, keeping the legs straight, hanging over, full forward fold. Half forward fold, lengthening the spine, shoulder blades connecting, head in line with the spine, full forward fold, deep bend into chair. Back to full forward fold, half forward fold, full forward fold, into chair. Full forward fold, and roll up slowly. Big inhale. To Samastitihi. Take a few breaths here through the nose. And straight into warrior two. Finding warrior two. At a 45-degree angle for the back foot. Toes pointing outward, hips are slightly diagonal. Engage the buttocks and the core. Bending into that front knee, knee over ankle. Open wide and gaze over the third finger to the right. Breathing 4 breaths here. Reverse warrior. Really reaching back and high, shoulders down. Warrior 2. Shoulders back. Long diagonal. Shoulders pushing back. Warrior 2. Reaching forward into triangle, 6 breaths. Looking up, pushing the heart forward. Back into Warrior 2. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down, hanging over. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching them high, hinging at the hips here. Bring the crown of the head closer to the mat. Release the hands and roll up slowly. Back to our center, shoulders down, core engaged, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Warrior 2 on the other side. Checking alignment as we bend into that front knee. Open wide. 4 breaths. Reaching back into reverse warrior. Feeling down the back of your leg. Looking behind. Looking up. Warrior 2. Long diagonal. Warrior 2. And triangle, 6 breaths. Nice long spine. Push the heart forward, looking up, shoulders back. Back into Warrior 2. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down, and over, interlace the fingers, reaching them high. Hinging at the hips here. Try not to roll on the outside of the feet. Brace into the big toe in the heel. Release the hands and roll up slowly. Back to our center. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Double time. So finding Warrior 2. 2 breaths and then 3 in triangle. Open wide, chest out. Reverse. Warrior 2. Long diagonal. Warrior 2. Triangle. Warrior 2. Center, parallel, rolling down, rolling over, interlace behind the back, 4 breaths. Release the hands, roll up slowly. To our center, big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last side. Bending into that front knee, open wide. Reverse. Here are two. Long diagonally. Here are two. Into triangle. Here are two. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down. This time walk the feet in, so you're in full forward fold. And now walk the hands forward into downward dog. Walk the hands back into full forward fold. Half forward fold. Full forward fold. Into chair. Back into full forward fold. Half forward fold. Full forward fold. And roll up through. Breathe inhale. Do Samasthiti here. Take a few breaths. Okay, we're going to do the full sequence of balance today. Checking the time, okay. So, starting in Tadasana, find your focus, find your balance, starting with the right leg, bringing it forward, opening at 45, to the front, keep those hips nice and square, extending it forward, through center to the back, keep those hips nice and square. Bring it forward to the front, straight leg, open at 45, to the front, to the chest. Walk the hand down to the ankle, heel to the buttock. And finding tea on this side in your own time. Embrace. Coming out, shake out the standing leg, back into Tadasana. Start with a couple of breaths to center ourselves and find our focus. Inhale. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Left knee comes forward, bent, and hold. Open at 45. To the front. Bend it forward. From center to the back. From center to the front. Open at 45. To the front. To the chest. Holding the ankle, heel to the buttock. I'm climbing 3 on this side, so the thumb. Hands can be wherever you choose. It's wobbly today. And if you can't get it above the knee, take it below the knee. And shake it out. Now this off on my left side, so what can we say? Every day is different. Okay, right back down onto the floor on our backs. Bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. A nice gentle rock side to side. Both feet just below the buttocks. Engage the core of the pelvis is slightly tilted. Hands can be by your side, palms down, above your head, or interlaced behind your back. We're going to do 2 bridges. Really lifting up those hips. Pushing the chest to the sky. Pushing those shoulder blades together. Grounding down on the feet. Keep those knees parallel. And breathe. One more breath. Slowly down, vertebra by vertebra, with control. All the way down. Both knees into chest. Big hug. Gentle rock. Both feet back down. Checking your alignment. And one more bit. Lifting up as high as you can. Pushing the shoulder blades together. Pushing the shoulders beneath you. Chest to the sky. One more breath. And release with control. Both knees into chest. Big hug. Gentle rock. And again, placing the feet down in alignment with the hip points. Checking your alignment. This time we're going to cross right ankle over left thigh. Hands by your side. And we're going to do a 3-legged lift. So lifting up. Open up that knee. Push the shoulder blades together. Ground down on your left foot. Slowly down with control. All the way down. And now lift up that left foot. Interlace behind the left thigh. Bring it close. Place the left foot down. Cross the right thigh over the left thigh. Hook around the left ankle if you want. Open the arms wide. Move your hips slightly to the right, an inch or so, and over to the left. Holding it with your left hand as you extend through the right arm, gazing towards the right. Reach through those right fingers. One more breath. Rolling back on that right foot. And do that left foot, coming back to our original position. Heels close to the buttocks in line with the hip points. Arms are extended outward. Crossing left ankle over right thigh. Hands come down, facing downward by your sides. And lift up those hips, pushing the hips as high as you can. Open up that right knee, left knee, roll down on the right foot and pushing your chest to the sky. One more breath. Coming down with control. Take it easy. Once you're down, lift up that the right foot, interlace behind the right thigh, bring it closer. Place that right foot down, crossing right thigh over left thigh over right thigh. Open up the arms wide. You can hook around the right ankle if you want. Moving the hips just an inch to the left, both knees over to the right, holding it in the right hand as you extend through the left. One more breath. Rolling back on that right foot under the left foot. All the way, bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. A gentle rock side to side. And now extending the right arm, rolling over onto your right side, holding the knees with your right hand and extending to the left arm. Trying to get that left shoulder on the ground. Gazing towards the left. One more breath. Rolling back to your center and both knees to the left. Holding it in your left hand as you extend to your right arm. One more. Rolling back, open up those knees, hold on to the outside of your feet, and let's enjoy happy babies together. We really did work those back, lower back muscles a lot. Oh, feels so good. I'm going to bring both legs down to the ground. Getting ready for Shavasana, so closing the eyes, relaxing every part of your body from your toes all the way up to the ankles, the calves, the thighs, the hips, the ribs, the chest. Arms can be wherever you choose to be. Shoulders are relaxed. Back of the neck is relaxed. Jaw bones are relaxed. All those facial muscles are just melting away. Find your regular breath and let go. Very gently bring your awareness back to your body. And when you're ready, find your way to fetal position and rest. Make your way to a seated position. Sitting nice and tall. Hands to heart center, shoulders down. Wishing you a wonderful, creative, and productive day. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.
Namaste, and thank you too.
Thank you.
Good start.
Yes, we will do.